My name's Fred Puelle. I'm the manager of the Modern Workplace here at Church and Dwight. It's a program consisting of several projects at any one time, deploying services and technology and capabilities to the end user community here in the company. It's the tools, as I said, the tools and technology that all of our employees use every day when they come into work. Most of my time is spent in group projects and teams. Very few of our activities you do alone. So there's a lot of coordination and alignment and communications. Most of my time is spent, I'd say, in communicating and coordinating across teams of people. Some of them are here in corporate headquarters where I work. Many of them are out in our manufacturing facilities and then across sites. Sometimes we're talking to groups of people from all around the world. Sometimes we're talking to an individual and working with individuals for one specific site, for one specific activity. But an awful lot of communications, writing, both verbal and written communications, putting together status reports and PowerPoint decks, and writing a lot of emails. If someone says, "What do I do for a living?" I email is basically what goes on here. But again, good for all the right reasons, making sure that everybody has the information they need and coordination across everybody else that's working. So again, we stay aligned. It's one of the things I like the most about working in IT is that it does get to interact with and work with people and teams and business departments and business units across the entire spectrum of the company. From research to marketing, sales, the legal organizations, HR, manufacturing, you name it, IT is involved in that. So every day is different. Rarely do you know exactly how a day is going to end, regardless of how it begins. And again, we're dealing with finance people and HR people and sales people. Just any business function that you can think of has to use IT in their job, including the projects that we're doing this year. Our manufacturing employees and our hourly employees in the plants are starting to get technology and have to know how to use our network, PCs, computers, where historically that may not have been the case. My undergraduate degree in college was in chemistry. I followed that with an engineering degree from Columbia University. Went to work for a couple years in a venture capital company where my job was to look at the technologies of what people were looking for us to invest in. And then I got an MBA in information systems. So again, it's a little bit of a combination background, chemistry, IT, engineering. Highly recommend that if you have the opportunity to combine your education across multiple fields. Some people think that if they don't major in IT in college, they'll never be able to work in IT. My experience is that most of the people I'm working with didn't go to school for IT explicitly. Certainly not undergrad, maybe added it as graduate school, or vice versa, where they had an information technology undergrad experience and combined it with some other discipline. Highly recommend that you do that. Be able to talk multiple languages. Absolutely relax more. Things will work out. You may not know exactly what comes next at any given moment, but the odds are that you're going to be fine. You'll find a vocation, an activity, a job, a company that you will love, that you didn't even know existed 6 months before. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but there's things out there and there are opportunities that you really have no idea exist, but they can be and will be perfect for you. The short answer is yes. I think I did end up in the right place. If I was going to think about it again, knowing what I know now, which of course was impossible, we do a lot of, what I've learned is IT careers are as much about the people using the technology as they are about the technology itself. And that opens up an awful lot of opportunities and channels and paths that you can take while working in IT, but still working with the people involved in using the products and the technologies and the services. IT is very, very much more than programming, which it may have been 30 years ago. Taking advantage of every opportunity that they could come across. Talk to people in the field, visit sites if you can, if you've got that opportunity to visit companies. Talk to people in the information technology field, again, to find out what they're doing and to learn the spectrum and the broad number of different kinds of information technology jobs that are out there. So talk to people, use the web, Google search everything you can possibly think of, read what you can get your hands on, which will help you make all the decisions that you're going to be facing, shortly.